Let's go.
We will rock you. Rock you. We will rock you.
What? Rock you.
We will rock you. Rock you. Now we gotta like the camera.
This is Jay with Talk Real. Got my boy right here, my right hand man. Tell me who we what.
King Mafioso.
We got right here.
His sister, Sheila McCoy.
Got a new face right here.
Deputy man, my name is Michael.
Okay. My brother right here. You got it?
Hey, my name is Sean.
Okay. You already know.
I'm Anna.
New
And
face.
my name is Doreen.
All right. Today, y'all, we're going to talk about the churches. Are they doing enough? And these pastors. Like, what's really good? I think how I want to start it off is, I grew up in a church since I was a little boy, right? But then now I'm noticing that churches, right? They're charging you membership fees, all right? It shouldn't have to cost to go to church, right? So you'll give them money, pay your tithes. When you need something like to pay your rent, they say God is going to bless you, right? So I want to know if anybody in this room, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, whatever. But that's my opinion on it. That I think that some of these churches are doing too much, especially when it comes to the money, and they are deterring people from going to church. So I want to know if anybody experienced anything bad with church. My brother, have you talked anything?
Like, you mean like now, like right now, or even like past tense?
Right now, past tense. Like, let's go. Like, put it like this: from the beginning, like back in the days to now. Do you see a differ, or it was it worse back then, or worse now?
Well, in my experience, it was definitely worse back then, due to like the older pastors keeping it like their own way. You know what I'm saying? Old school. You know what I'm saying? Singing like 4 or 5 goddamn times. You know what I'm saying? Or making it mad long, or you know what I'm saying? Making the sermon extra long. You can't leave and things like that. So that was like kind of like my frustration a little bit, and it wouldn't bring in the youth. You know what I'm saying? People like me, or you know what I'm saying? Anybody younger to, you know what I'm saying? Take over or proceed in certain type of things to, elevate the church to make it bigger, to bring in better things.
Right.
It was more of like, we're going to keep it our way and our way only. So it kind of made me step out, you know what I'm saying, walk away and kind of do my own little thing until, you know what I'm saying, I found a pastor literally like my age.
Oh, God.
Come right back in. So, because you know what I'm saying, because he understood like what we was asking for. He understood the knowledge, what we can bring, or the songs that we can create, or the opportunities, you know what I'm saying, for even the youth under us to, you know what I'm saying, to understand them, to give them an opportunity to like, it's not just about, the Lord itself, but it's more about the people that's in the church too, like, and people don't really talk about that. You rather talk about everything else, but the people actually in church, because I won't go to church because of them. You know what I'm saying? And like, I can learn the Lord at the crib. Like, I can learn that, you know what I'm saying, outside of my car or something like that. So it's like, it's better, like, I see it as more of a, when you go to church, that's like a family type of thing.
Right.
So when you walk in, you feel like
welcome.
you're at home. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome.
You're at home, like you're welcome. And they say come as you are, but I think that line is false to me.
Yeah, that's great. Anybody else got something to say on it? Who want to go next?
Well, King Mafia, shout out to Macedonia.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my pastor, Pastor Stevens. I believe as far as like, you spoke about money in the beginning. Bruh, what do you expect if this man is staging the church, putting microphones all through the church, and you coming in the church, you coming to get the word, of course he should ask you for some money. There shouldn't be no problem for nobody to pay their tithes. When sometimes when people be talking, I'll be like, dog, you ain't paying no tithes. Like, dog, why are you here? You're here to get blessed, and you're here to bless the church. Give 10% of your office. Stop being so tight. We leaving right out of that buying 8 piece of weed, my nigga. And we ain't giving none to the church that's gonna possibly save us.
I agree
the church
with
is the only thing that's gonna save us, man. We make out of what we want. And yeah, when I go to church, the pastor seem like he be talking about me. Because he be talking about people with weed and stuff. So I be like, this nigga talking about me. That's how I feel like when they be talking. I feel like they talking about me, but they not talking about me. They talking about everybody.
No, he got
I'm
something
just
to say.
taking it personally.
Right.
I'm in my feelings. That man ain't talking about you, King.
Because it's hitting you.
Yeah, he talking about me. Me and a whole lot of other people. And that's his job, dog. His job is
That is.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
The purpose of ties is to make sure you have lights, you know, heat, air conditioning, you know, running water so you can go to the bathroom at least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, and then an offering, maybe an offering, if you decide you want to give.
Right.
But it's up to you. But the Bible does tell us to give a tenth of what we earn to the church.
Right.
And they're supposed to be there for us.
Right.
They're supposed to.
Yeah.
Some of them don't.
No, my pastor
Don't say everybody is, but you can't say everybody is crooked.
And I ain't paying
because there's not a lot of crooked pastors out there. There are some pastors that are really concerned about the whole person.
Exactly.
Not just, you know,
Very
grabbing your
Pastor
money.
Stevens
Very
buried my father for free.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, but
He opened up his church and buried my father for free. And my family looking like, oh, King got all that money. Nigga ain't got no money.
But see, I'm gonna correct something. I wasn't talking about tithes. What I was talking about, see, I'm going by my experience.
I was just echoing.
No, but he said you should give something, but I was saying I just want to make sure everybody out there understand I was not talking about tithes. I said membership fees. Pay your tithes. See, they adding on extra. Some churches, these are the churches that I've been to. They're adding on extra. Some people are adding on extra stuff.
As they should.
But check this out. Check this out.
Membership fee.
It doesn't cost. Look, as long as your lights is on and you paying that and that's paid, check it out. They should have a kitty. If as he should have for some money, they should have a kitty too. If somebody lights need to be paid. And they can't pay. No, but I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. I'm only talking about the churches I've been to. Some churches will been to. Churches that did that. That's what I'm talking about. If you've been,
you gotta get out of Bridgeport.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about this membership fee thing. Where did that come from?
No, that's what I'm saying. Some churches, other churches.
Really?
This is what I'm talking about. Some churches are adding on. This is what I'm trying to say. Is it right for that? You pay your tithes. If you making mad money, that church got mad money. They always what do you call that thing when they raise it?
Fundraiser.
A fundraiser. Right.
Yeah, when they do that, right, they make like $100,000, right? And then they still ask for more money. But when you go to them, this is not all churches again.
Yes.
But when you go to certain churches, you say, listen, I can't pay my bill, but let me pray for you.
Yeah,
God is
there
going
are
to
a
bless
lot
you.
of them that
Not
do
the
that.
good pastors.
That's what I'm saying.
But you deal with them on an individual level, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then the pastors will bless you. That's how the pastors are. They ain't gonna be giving
but
everybody in
on
the
an
church.
individual level, why can't you just like pay your $2 and be straight?
$2.
I'm only making $2, man.
$2, but I'm just saying, $2. I mean, like, you know what? You pay whatever you want to pay. You pay whatever. If $2 is that's what you get, that's what you get.
Right.
I'm saying
That's what you get. But don't expect to be no more than $2 niggas. That's all you get. God ain't gonna bless you too far with that $2. I'm trying to tell you that. You giving the weed man, you giving the weed man 25, but you won't give God $2.
All right.
And you in a nice church,
We're killing it.
You feel me?
No, shut up.
Like, just saying, but we can sit that on Cash App.
No, but you're right about that. No, you're right about that. But at the same time, it's my church. You can sit either here or there.
Yo, dog, there's plenty of people that hate on, innocents that hating on the pastor.
What up?
If he got a new car, he deserves it. If he got a new house,
Amen.
because God said that's what
Amen.
you do when you serve me.
Amen.
Don't get mad, because he
He's preaching now.
And he doing
He's
good.
preaching now.
Okay, let me ask you a question, right?
I don't know why.
Let me ask you a question.
TD Jakes. Forgive TD Jakes.
Yeah, you told me to give.
That nigga got me out of 10-year bid. How? I'm listening to TD Jakes every morning.
What did he do again?
I I listen to him every morning.
He was with P. Diddy in the baby oil.
Oh
I
God.
want us to forgive that.
No, he wasn't.
Forgive him, man.
That's crazy.
You gotta forgive everybody, dog.
Yeah, so
No, he guilty.
I'm not saying he's not.
But
But I'm saying, I forgive him. But see the thing.
before they got done.
Oh, it's
No,
done.
you know why? You know why I
Let him
forgive him?
charge first.
If he really trying to change his life, I forgive him.
They
You know,
said Thug was guilty, and
you know
look,
why I
he
say
got-
that?
He came off.
But you know why I say it? And Thug was
Thug came
guilty.
off.
Let me say, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that one because I don't want them to come looking for me.
I ain't
Atlanta, I
gonna
love you. Atlanta, I love you. But I'm saying, like, think about this. You got these pastors, right? They do wrong. I'm not saying they're perfect, right? I done did a lot of bad stuff to good people.
Amen.
Now I'm a changed man. I want that forgiveness. So I think about how would I feel if I shot somebody in the leg when I wasn't even built like that. I only did it because I wanted to be down. You see what I'm saying? I was raised in a gospel. Yo, listen, I don't care. I ain't no thug. I ain't none of that. But I was hanging around with dudes like that, trying to be accepted. You understand? But listen, I don't care. But one thing I know, I'll protect my life. If I have to die for my life, I ain't scared of nobody. But I tell you this, I ain't no thug. I don't go out there gang banging. None of that stuff. Never will. You know what I'm saying? But I was, only because of simple fact. I grew up in a Christian home. My father wouldn't let us go to movies, wouldn't let us listen to R&B, wouldn't let us do nothing. Right? So when I got out, you know what I'm saying? I said, yo, man, I'm trying to prove to you. They used to call me church boy. I hated that.
You
Me
was a
too.
church
Call
boy,
me a
though.
church girl.
Today I am. I always been. But back then I wanted to.
But he didn't want it,
Nah,
yeah.
I ain't want to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Because you wasn't cool back then when I was little boy. You wasn't. It wasn't. No, but I'm saying.
What do we
back
call
then,
church
You
girl or boy?
13, you couldn't go outside.
My friends could.
Okay.
I couldn't. That's what I'm saying. Listen, if you keep a dog in a cage, right? Locked up. Once he come out, what he gonna do? He gonna go
You're
wild.
gonna be wild.
So
Yeah.
let me have a little bit of freedom. Let me go to the movies. Let me do this. Let me do that. You know what I mean?
You know what I was doing at 13?
What?
I was skipping school. I was skipping school when I was going to Melissa's house.
What's here?
This girl, she,
Oh.
you know, and I used to finger do her, you know?
Oh,
I'm saying, that's what, we was young. We was young, we was watching General Hospital.
General Hospital.
Yeah,
All right.
Luke and Laura.
Look at look.
Remember Luke and Laura? Back in the days in General Hospital?
Uh-huh.
That's too old for y'all.
Yeah,
I know
that's
you're
what you're talking
You know
about.
Luke and Laura? Yeah, back then we was watching soap operas in school. At that age, my mama wasn't keeping us in the house. She let us have the whole attic. We had girls' parties.
Right.
You need to get loose, bro.
I ain't gonna that off topic.
I want to let you go with that shit.
Yo, but listen, I got loose. I made up for that time, bro. I made up for that time. See, that's another thing I want to talk about. PK kids. They say they always end up the worst. Pastors kids.
Pastor's kids. That's what we were.
Look, I did 7
This
years
is my brother.
altogether in jail. You know what I mean? Church boy. Church boy.
You went to jail before?
That's my sister. I was locked up for the longest time, bro. I was locked up. I mean,
This boy right
I
here,
was
he
one of
was
the
bad.
baddest dude. I was, when I say bad, I was bad.
He was bad.
But see, the thing is, first it turned out fake. You know, I mean, it was fake.
So what was you pumping when you was in jail?
I wasn't pumping nothing. I was pumping solo, baby. I never was down with Nation. Never down with nothing. I was pumping
Oh, you know
myself.
about Nation?
I know all about that, Nation.
I'm still trying to figure out
Wait,
what's
wait, wait,
up.
let's
Yo, I ain't do that. I ain't do that. I ain't do that. I ain't do that. I do.
Don't talk about Nation.
I don't.
What about
All right.
Never down with
Wait.
I ain't doing that. Hey, I got God.
Let's bring it back.
In the
No,
church.
you never said listen.
You feel
I'm
me?
not asking. See, I never pumped nothing, but they all respect me.
Let's bring it back, guys.
Once
Bring
I
it
got
back.
in, they like, yo,
Because
boy,
I'm trying to figure out
where
they
does
have my
that-
back. You know how that is.
to the childhood.
Ritual, even if you don't rock, man.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Wherever else.
We had, you dig?
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, we getting off the subject.
Yeah, we
He got
already
some.
Like 2
I just had a jail
hours.
moment.
No, he got something.
Good.
What you guys say?
I was kind of going off the answer that you said like 2 hours ago.
Right. 2
I think before y'all started tweaking over there and
Yeah.
stuff.
This nigga talking
So what your answer when you was like for like the preachers and stuff and
Right.
like to forgive and all that other stuff. I was going off your response.
Right.
So your response alone is not the same as forgiving a preacher. You get what I'm saying? So you're you acting up and bugging out and doing what you do is understandable. Because that's what you was before you became. You know what I'm saying? Anything else? Now as a preacher, you're supposed to be already on top of your game. Right. You're already supposed to be good, a Christian, doing what you're supposed to do. So why the hell will I forgive you for something that you should have already been doing? So you want me to wait 20 years later when you got caught? For me to be like, you know what? I'll forgive you, my nigga. God will. I'm trying to hear none of that.
Why you keep throwing T.D. Jakes under the bus?
Because T.D. Jakes been under the bus before he got hit.
Look at all the good shit T.D. Jakes did.
Oh, word, name it.
Look how long he been a pastor.
You see how I did
I did 9 years. That nigga got me out of jail. That's my mind.
You got yourself out of jail.
No. Listen to him.
Yourself out of jail, sir.
He stopped me from stabbing me.
No, you stopped yourself from stabbing people, bro.
No,
I was locked up, bro. The same. I have
He
your own
influenced that.
You know what I'm saying?
He was an influencer. He was an influencer.
But let's get the and the white preacher too. What's his name?
No, now you just watch the cable.
Got 2 minutes.
Olsen. That's my name.
Osteen.
He's smooth.
He's smooth. You know he ain't letting people
It's
have that blood.
Yeah, I like Joe.
Listen.
Bring it back.
Check it out. So we only got 2 minutes, but anybody else who haven't spoke want to say something? Everybody spoke? You didn't speak.
I spoke a little bit.
I gotta go because I don't even know what I said.
He don't go to church.
Hey.
Yeah, well, we need to hear from him. His
Back in
perspective.
the day with Master, don't do that. No.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, he named my name.
Oh, you mentioned Macedonia?
Yeah, and I went to
That's my church.
Mount Zion too. What are you talking about?
Shout out to Foley in here, right?
What the hell are you talking about?
What about
Macedonia? Sorry about that. But what are you guys talking about? I went to church in Norwalk, a couple of them, and my pastor kind of got in trouble because I used to live in Lexington. I don't want to say that. My pastor was across the street, but I don't know. He was a good guy. For me, I loved the church. Nobody ain't never do nothing to me, but they was always cool. We had free trips, good food. Sometimes first Sundays it was too long, like he said. They were preaching too much.
When you did this show?
When last time?
I told you my pastor was Jubair.
And that's not what I asked you. I said, when the last time you been to church?
Don't worry about when the last time.
You haven't been to church in 8
Because I've been to a different church. I've been to more than one church. I lived the world. I traveled. I did things. I experienced stuff. And so I'm not blaming it on pastors or anything like he's trying to say.
Let's go to church Sunday.
I would go to any church.
Clap it up, y'all.
Me and you.
Wrap it up.
You gotta come to my church. You gotta come to my church.
Listen, I need y'all to be y'all
I'm not going to the
comments,
church that you haven't been to.
I'm gonna let you
I've been to
talk
every
about.
church.
Listen,
Cut it.
I tell you what.
Final thoughts.
Leave y'all comments. Alright? Leave y'all comments. Let us know what you think about what we're talking about. We're gonna go into another subject. Check the next podcast out, alright? Love y'all.
Bye.
Say peace, y'all.